really, but they obviously have an attraction to each other. And the problem is, and this is always going to be the problem in this kind of thing, when worlds are so different, can they ever truly combine no matter how the two principals feel about each other? And that's the central dynamic of this movie. No matter how they feel about each other, his complete poverty and illegal status versus her wealthy status, no matter how she feels about him, she just won't bring him around her family. And so he gets frustrated by this, as you can well imagine. And then there's a twist, which I don't want to give away, but she thinks she solved the problem, but she just made it worse. The look on your face. You can't see on radio, Rachel, the look on your face.
The problem with this movie is you don't get to know either of them, so why should I care? I didn't feel like I got to know. Sure, there's sexy scenes, but I need to at least have some characters that I care about. I thought this was such a slog. I was so not interested in either and what was happening. And I feel like this movie is clearly trying to say something about wealth disparity and these kinds of things. But then there's the scene of assault that made that really confusing. I'm like, what is this director trying to say about this woman? I have no idea.
I think that scene specifically was trying to equalize the power dynamic in a way, but it's not a way that really. I'm going to be honest. It's not a way that anybody. I would think anybody would want to see it. So, it's everything, but it's the rich, poor, native immigrant, the white Latino. Look, there's a reason Shakespeare called his play the tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, because when the two opposite worlds come together, it doesn't matter how much the people love each other, there's always going to be factors that are going to complicate it. And this highlights all of them, although, with good-looking people and the wealthy setting and stuff like that. But at the end, I was like, this sucks.
I hated this movie. I thought it was absolutely atrocious. I really did not like it. I felt like the director had nothing to say but rich people bad. But, he didn't even go all the way with that.
No, they were pretty bad, though.
I mean, they were bad, but then what happens to her? It's like, well, what am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't know what to make of the ending either, just that I just didn't like it, and I felt like it was kind of a waste. So this one, for me, was a D grade. And you're
I've rarely been more tempted to go on 1.5, but I didn't. I watched it because it was brutal. I did not like it.
That's funny. All right, that is called Dreams, and it is rated